Today's horoscope, Aquarius November 10th, 2024. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. The moon spends much of the day in your sign, and you seek clarity and involvement. However, today's Venus-Neptune square can make it hard to objectively assess the value of people and things. The tendency may be to chase a pipe dream or invest your emotions, energy, or money into something that won't truly satisfy you. Instead, a slight disappointment with a friend occurs due to an error of omission or wires crossing. It may be best to put off spending and lending just for now. If a plan or goal seems less likely, it might only need some refinements. However, if it's genuinely not serving you well, make room for one that does. Uncertainty doesn't always feel great, but letting go of a burning need to define things or to be in the know can be especially helpful. Cranky clouds crackle with callous cackles today. No one will enjoy today's cosmic weather. Sweet Venus, the planet of love and beauty, will cross swords in a square with Neptune, the planet of deception and illusion. Disappointment and heartbreak around matters of the heart are likely to manifest. This could occur in direct connection to a friend, acquaintance, or ex, especially around a financial matter. Do your best not to get sucked into the whirlpool as you pull yourself free. If you struggle, the quicksand will only consume you. Go after your dreams. Do not doubt your potential success, as Venus in Sagittarius squares Neptune retrograde in Pisces. It might be kind of crazy to shoot for the stars. You might have a dream that could feel far-fetched, unattainable, or even unrealistic. However, part of you knows that this dream must be plausible if you have not entirely written it off yet. You have what it takes to incorporate your dream into your professional journey. Do not be afraid to pursue it. Have an open mind and see where it could go. Today, give yourself more than enough time to do the most mundane things. Being rushed by others is also not something you will react well to. One of the best ways to escape the expectations of others is to set your limits and stick to them like crazy. Give yourself an extra hour of exercise by trying some new form of a workout in addition to your regular routine. I do not mean that you should push yourself too far, but you have the extra energy today, and it's best that you use it for your own purposes, not someone else's. Another cycle is ending today, and the time to wrap things up is at hand. A day calls for closure and completion. Take the time to pull out any work that needs to be completed and get it done. On a personal level, if there's unfinished business with someone, make the call to take care of it. Personal closure can be challenging but also enormously freeing. Be sure to close the book on as many things as you can today. The moon returns to Aquarius every 4 weeks, providing a valuable opportunity to check in, get your bearings, and understand the changing cosmic conditions. While this is an ordinary monthly visit, having the moon in Aquarius keeps you emotionally and intuitively engaged and aware. This last visit before Pluto, the planet of change and transformation, not only returns but will spend the next 20 years in your sign, highlighting a growing sense of change in the air. At the same time, the moon's positive aspect to Jupiter in a playful and creative part of your chart hints at just one of the directions from which change is coming. 5 days into what is normally a 6-week visit to your relationship sector, Mars is slowing down ahead of a retrograde turn that will keep him here for the rest of the year. While the moon is still in Aquarius after its clash with Mars yesterday, any personal or relationship tension this might have created is fading while giving you something to start fighting for. As this will be repeated twice more before Mars leaves in the new year, this is more about paying attention than anything else. Daily Planetary Overview. Today brings a bit of unpredictability as Venus in Scorpio opposes Uranus retrograde in Taurus, and this cosmic tension might lead to some unexpected twists and turns. Have you ever had one of those days where something just comes out of the blue, a wardrobe malfunction when you're least prepared, or a sudden design issue right when everything was falling into place? That's the kind of energy we're working with today. Things might not go exactly as planned, but remember, these little bumps in the road are often what make life interesting. Sometimes, those unexpected moments teach us to laugh at ourselves and find creative solutions we never would have thought of otherwise. The unpredictability could also extend to your love life. Imagine running into someone from your past, a friend or even an ex, or perhaps feeling unsure about your current situation, wondering if it's truly what you want. These moments might stir up emotions, but they're also opportunities to check in with yourself. Are you feeling fulfilled in your relationships? Is there something you've been meaning to say or do? This is the universe's way of nudging you to pay attention to matters of the heart. And it doesn't stop there. Financial highs and lows could also come into play today. Maybe you encounter an unexpected expense, or perhaps you find a sudden opportunity to increase your wealth. Whatever happens, stay focused on your long-term goals in both love and money. It can be tempting to get caught up in the chaos of the moment, but try to hold on to a clear vision of what you want to achieve. Whether you're working on strengthening your financial resources or building deeper connections in your relationships, today is about directing your energy toward growth. This is also a day to watch out for unnecessary arguments or misunderstandings. Have you ever been in a situation where a small disagreement suddenly escalated into something much bigger than it needed to be? That's the kind of energy that could arise today if you're not careful. You might feel a strong urge to stand your ground, but it's important to pick your battles wisely. Sometimes, stepping back and keeping your eyes on the bigger picture will save you a lot of stress. Don't let other people's opinions or frustrations pull you into conflicts that aren't worth your time or energy. Instead, use this day as a chance to confidently harness your energy in more productive ways. Channel your frustration or nervous energy into something that helps you move forward, whether that's tackling a project you've been putting off, brainstorming new ideas, or simply focusing on self-care. When you direct your energy constructively, you not only make progress in your personal growth, but you also build positive momentum for the future. Every step you take toward your goals, no matter how small, brings you closer to the life you want to create. By the end of the day, if you've navigated these challenges with compassion and understanding, you'll likely feel a sense of relief and calm. It's amazing how much more relaxed and at peace we feel when we consciously choose to approach difficult situations with patience rather than frustration. It's all about recognizing the support that surrounds you and choosing to respond in a way that preserves your inner peace. As the day progresses, take a moment to reflect on how far you've come and the lessons you've learned, not just from today, but from all the twists and turns life has thrown your way. What have you gained from the unexpected? How have these moments helped you grow stronger or more resilient? We'd love to hear your thoughts. Share with us what's something unpredictable that's popped up in your life recently, and how did you handle it? How do you stay grounded when life throws you a curveball? Today is a reminder that even when things don't go as planned, you have the power to steer your life in the direction you want. Stay focused, stay patient, and trust that the universe has your back.